good. What's up, YouTubers? Good afternoon, sport fans.
Evening.
Evening. Good night. Hello.
Hello.
How's the head?
It's already sore.
What happened?
I basically had a concussion.
I don't think it was basically. I think it was one.
Okay,
Is one
I'll
still?
Just being, I wasn't sure.
If we had any editing skills, I'd enter the clip right here. I don't know how to do it, but we'll figure it out at some point. We're on holiday soon, so maybe we'll edit our videos a bit better.
Yeah.
Because that
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
was worth editing.
It was already sore.
Happy Saturday.
Yeah, it's been a good one.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah, I'm ready for the holiday. 3 weeks.
Yeah.
The only problem is like, well, I get holidays, but people are still at work. We get 3 weeks in October off.
I know.
It is super hot, but I'm like, my only problem is it's kind of too hot.
It's very hot.
It's so hot at the minute. It's
So
monsoon season, so it's like sticky. You can't breathe. It's it's just an uncomfortable time of the year in Thailand for at least 1 more month. November starts dipping down, and December is essentially the coolest, when it's like, wow, it's 29 is the coldest. But it's breezy and stuff in December, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get on with it. Job tonight.
Yeah, I think you should read tonight.
Job.
Because if I focus, it's going to make
Does it hurt your head? Oh, she can't look down and it hurts her head. Anyway, it's like Zoolander. Can't turn right, she can't look down. Okay, enough jokes. Let's get serious. Job 12 verse 10. In his hand is the life of everything and the breath of every human being. Job 12 verse 10. In his hand is the life of every living thing and the breath of every human being. What do you think?
I think it's a great verse.
Beautiful.
In his hand is the life of every living thing and the breath of every human being.
He's got the whole world.
He's
In his hands, he's got the whole wide world.
He's massive.
Yeah.
He is. You can't comprehend how big he is.
What did we watch that made us like, what did we watch? It was a universe thing, it was stars or something, or planets. Oh no, we talked today. We were like, I just looked at the clouds and I was like,
No.
they're so beautiful. They are, if that was a painting, we'd go, wow, that is the most magnificent, in-depth, 3D looking thing ever. And they're just up in the sky and we go, oh.
This is loud.
Just that. We go, the fact that our planet has an atmosphere, we can breathe, this rock is hurling through space and it's spinning and it's going around the sun and so many things is happening and we just go, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's normal.
We don't stop and smell the roses once in a while. It's not normal, is it? If you really go and sit and I know we sound like hippies. I'm totally sober still, but when you actually stop and think about it, it's like the reason there's an atmosphere, the reason there's oxygen to breathe is the atmosphere isn't some ring, it's the design that there's so many plants creating that oxygen, an oxygen bubble for us. I think people probably get confused on how it actually works, but the oxygen is like coming from the plants, and the further you go to this, and there's oxygen there, so closer to the ground, lots of plants, lots of vegetation, there's lots of oxygen for us. And we just chop down trees left, right and center as humans. I think that in his hand is what I'm trying to get at is in his hand is the life of every living thing and the breath of every human being. So every living thing is in his hand. Everything. And the breath of every human being. I mean, we take breath for granted by chopping down trees. Literally the thing that gives us breath, other than God, the mechanism of us breathing, we just go, don't need that,
Yeah.
don't need that, and we don't need God, no, give me Louis Vuitton, give me Gucci, and give me phones and give me more Wi-Fi towers and we're just now and yeah, in his hand is the life of everything and the breath of every human being. It's I think when you read stuff like that, people go, oh, the Bible is to this, to that. I think if you just read a sentence like that and you cover up that it's from Job, right? And you go, and you cover in his hand up as well, and you just go, earth is the life of every living thing and the breath of human beings, right? And we just go ahead and destroy it.
Yeah.
We've gotten so used to like turning our back on things like the Bible and nature and health and protecting the environment and looking after the animals and I know that sounds like a little 9-year-old boy saying it, but maybe we should listen to 9-year-old boys a little bit more.
You're innocent in yes.
And we should listen to these woke agendas and these people who say pee is so bad because this and that and yeah. Anyway, I'm preaching to the people who listen, and there's one of you. Yeah, it's just nice. I think what it means is that, and then to me it just means that I don't want to take it for granted. I don't want to take it for granted. I want to show how much I appreciate it. I want to show how much I respect it, how happy I am about it. That I still get to do that because it's going to stop. Every every one of us is going to take one of these days. We're going to take our last breath, and it is what it is. But in the meantime, just rush past it. Yeah. So that's what it means. Let's see what the.
Can I tell you what I think it means?
Oh, sorry, lovely.
It's okay.
So sorry.
It's okay. So it says, in his hand is the life of every living thing and the breath of every human being. I think it could also mean, because it's actually quite scary to think of how huge he is and massive he is. But he's so gentle with you that he's holding every living being and your breath. Like that is so delicate. Like you need breath in order to live, right? And he's holding that in his hand, not hands, hands in his hand. Yeah, that. You could just do this, you know, but he's gentle. He's magnificent.
That's where did we read it? It says somewhere, the universe is like a grain of sand in his hand, yet every hair on your head has been counted for.
Yeah. And yet he's holding your breath, it's even smaller, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we see it. Like we spoke about it before. We spoke about the beautiful design of everything. We spoke about
everything's perfect.
We spoke about how in unison things work when they work. And I mean, there are deficiencies, there are some issues and stuff. Sometimes there's genetic failures and people go, there's a godly failure. But a lot of the time when you dig a bit deeper, God designed things perfect. Maybe somewhere along the line there was a genetic imperfection. But okay, beautiful. I love what you said, lovely. That's so nice. It's so what it means to you is how powerful God is. To me, it means I'm the creation of the highest, the most powerful. I am the creation
of the Creator
of the most powerful. Brainy tip: compassion and love heal the brain and body. This compassion and love are things we activate through our choices. Because everything was created in and through God, creation is dependent on God's sustaining love. This means that the contents of consciousness, our mind, are sustained by God. God is the source of all consciousness. He is truth. He is the supreme consciousness. As people who bear the image of this consciousness, we have a particular and lasting effect on the world, on each other, and on ourselves. I cannot say this enough. We were created to reflect the glory of God into the world and reflect the praises of creation back to God. But we cannot do this to the best of our ability if our lives are a mess. So how do we change? How do we heal? True love breeds compassion. And these two things have the power to heal not only the world, but our own brains and bodies. When we embrace the loving and compassionate lifestyle of Jesus, we transform our minds and bodies, healing ourselves and lengthening our lifespan. This is truly God's grace in action. I think then what I want to do is what you said is how powerful God is. I want to then tie it into grace. Like, he's so powerful. You say he can stop it, but he doesn't.
It doesn't just.
I think that's it. I think you said it best. You know, you said this reminds us of how powerful he is, but then it reminds us how much grace we get. I think that's it. It's just I'm gonna just write in capitals.
Okay.
By his grace.
For
me, it's like that's what it means. In his hand is the life of everything, and the breath of it. You can almost say that breath of every human being, by his grace. We breathe by his grace.
Yeah. Nice.
Happy? I'm happy with that. Happy weekend. Let's go Boca! One more.